Voyager 1, the farthest human-made object, has sent back a signal that defies all logic. Could this be the first message from beyond our universe? Stay tuned, because what it's revealing might change everything we thought we knew about space. Voyager 1 was never designed to chart the contours of reality. It was never meant to scrape the edge of the unknowable. It was built in the 1970s, a machine of wires and circuits, sensors and memory banks, so primitive that your phone today could outthink it in milliseconds. And yet, against every limit of time, distance and design, this small spacecraft is now performing something its creators never imagined. It is pulling back the veil on the nature of existence itself. It's set out as an explorer of planets, a witness to the swirling storms of Jupiter and the icy rings of Saturn. But now, it's become something else entirely, a messenger from the brink of reality and possibly an envoy to something watching on the other side. With every passing mile, Voyager 1 pushes into territory no machine, no human thought has ever reached. The data it's sending back is not merely strange, it is reshaping our understanding of what space actually is. A region once thought to be quiet, empty, sterile, is now alive with activity, noise, geometry. Some of that activity pulses, like breath, like a heartbeat echoing through some vast hidden structure. And in this pulse, this repeating rhythm, scientists are finding patterns that suggest structure, intelligence, or at the very least, intention. Something that seems not just to exist out there, but to be paying attention. Its systems, once steady if aging, now seem to operate with a strange inconsistency. Sensors conflict, orientation wavers, and the stream of data occasionally bends as if drifting through time itself. These are not simply the signs of decay, they may be the signs of interaction, of contact. It is no longer absurd to suggest that Voyager is being acted upon by something outside our understanding, pulled into an interface between dimensions, or grazing the edge of a vast and ancient construct we lack the language to describe. Hit subscribe before Voyager decides to ghost us all. For those who believe in the multiverse, Voyager might be the first touchpoint between two worlds, ours and another. For those who believe in the simulation theory, perhaps the edge of the code is being revealed. And for others still, those who believe in things much older and stranger, Voyager may be our first modern encounter with a truth that has always been there just beyond the stars, that we were never alone, that we have always been part of something larger, something watching. And now, in a twist of cosmic irony, the spacecraft meant to broadcast our message to the universe might be the one to receive a reply. A pattern, a signal, a shape, a pulse. All the things that were never meant to come back are returning. Voyager, the little machine that was supposed to die in silence, might be the first to open a door we never knew was there. And the real question isn't just what lies on the other side, but whether we're ready for it. After months of frustrating silence, of signals garbled into digital nonsense, something shifted. It was subtle at first, a slight correction in the stream, a whisper beneath the static. And then, like a radio tuning itself in from the void, Voyager 1 spoke again. Not in broken echoes, not in corrupted fragments, but in clear, readable data. And that data was impossible. It wasn't just a technical recovery. What Voyager sent back defied everything our models had predicted. It was as if the spacecraft had emerged from a fog with tales no one believed it could tell. Plasma fields around it weren't behaving like empty space at all. They were fluctuating, rising and falling in waves that suggested motion and interaction. There were shifts in magnetic direction, anomalies so subtle and precise they couldn't be dismissed as noise, and the particle density, it wasn't thinning out as expected. Instead, it was surging, like Voyager was brushing against something dense, something real, in a place we thought was nothingness. And yet, these readings didn't match any known interstellar behavior. One physicist put it plainly: it's like Voyager has passed out of space, as we define it, into something else. The direction of incoming cosmic rays was off. The magnetic field wasn't just bending, it was spiraling unnaturally. All of this suggests that Voyager is no longer coasting through deep space. It may be pushing through a new layer of reality. Some of the most seasoned scientists, people who've spent decades studying the heliosphere, the boundaries of the solar system and beyond, are admitting they've never seen anything like this. Voyager 1 might be in a place where our current laws of physics no longer hold, not because they were wrong, but because they were never meant to describe what's out there. What was once thought to be the calm, endless sea of interstellar space is revealing itself to be something dynamic, active, perhaps even intentional. Voyager isn't drifting through emptiness. It's moving through the unknown, and the deeper it goes, the stranger things become. When Voyager 1 crossed the boundary known as the heliopause, the outermost edge of the sun's influence, it entered what scientists long believed to be true: interstellar space. A vast, empty void where the solar wind gives way to the cosmic winds of other stars. But the reality Voyager revealed was far from empty. Instead, it found a turbulent sea of plasma waves, violent storms of charged particles, and strange gravitational quirks that have left experts scratching their heads. Voyager wasn't just drifting silently through space, it was encountering turbulence unlike anything seen before. The magnetic fields twisted unpredictably, surging and pulsing in chaotic patterns. Charged particles whipped past the probe in intense storms, but with no clear source or explanation. Even stranger was Voyager's subtle, unexplained drifting. Tiny changes in its path that couldn't be accounted for by gravity from stars or by collisions with interstellar debris. Scientists call this the transitional region, a mysterious, liminal zone between the familiar solar system and the unknown depths beyond. It's a space where the neat rules that govern planets and stars seem to blur and fade. Some theorists now speculate that Voyager has crossed into a zone where our current understanding of physics breaks down, where the fabric of space itself behaves in unexpected ways. This idea wasn't taken lightly. For years, the scientific community remained cautious. They pored over the data, ran simulations, debated possibilities. But then, a breakthrough came. A Nobel Prize-winning physicist publicly stated that Voyager was detecting patterns that simply could not be explained by any known physical models. The patterns hinted at an entirely new domain or structure in space, something beyond our current grasp. Could Voyager be touching the edge of a multiverse, a hidden layer of reality, or perhaps even the boundary of a cosmic simulation? While the physicists stopped short of using these words, the implications were clear. We might be on the brink of discovering something so profound it could rewrite our understanding of the cosmos forever. And this isn't science fiction. This is real data, streaming in from a tiny spacecraft, hurtling through a place where the universe's rules seem to change, right before our very eyes. This was just the beginning. Tap that next video and let's keep exploring.